Hey everybody, Coach Isai here, coming at you with more tips, tricks, and advice so that you can get the most out of your network marketing business. So I'm getting prepared for the upcoming holiday tomorrow of Christmas here in the States. So I know I have a couple of fans that are, international globally, and they probably I don't know if they follow Christmas or not in the U.S., but I would imagine they don't. But anyway, that's why I'm not live and I'm pre-recording this. But as usual, as you hop on, if you could, drop me a thumbs up, give me a little heart action, let me know where you're coming, where you're tuning in from. I always like to know where this message is getting out to. Again, Coach Isai coming from the Metro DC area in the beautiful US of A. And today I wanted to talk to you about massive action. So this is one of those topics where, you always hear, team members or, networking gurus saying, you have to take massive action. And, I heard that for quite some time when I first started. And I was always wondering, like, what exactly do they mean by, like, massive action? Because generally when I heard it, it was from, like, some personal development guru or something like that, Tony Robbins, for instance. And I would think to myself, okay, like, I hear what he's saying. I know I understand the concept and the whole, taking massive action. But what exactly does that equate to as a network marketer? And I don't know. I just figured it's just one of those things that kind of popped in my head, and I thought I'd shoot a quick video for you all and share that with you. So massive action is essentially, I'm going to boil this down to one thing, basically: prospecting, massive prospecting. So there's a famous book out there that's called Go for No, where the author explains that as you're prospecting and you're showing you're giving your network marketing spiel to your whoever it is that's interested, you want to get over the fact that they're going to most likely say no and actually strive for getting no's, because the more no's that you get, eventually you're going to start getting yeses. And if you desensitize yourself to receiving no's, then when you get that yes, it's going to be so much more better. Plus, it's going to give you the energy, I guess you would call it, or as you get your no's, a lot of people get discouraged. And they're like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. I keep, I'm talking to this person and that person and the other, and and nobody says yes. I don't. What am I doing wrong? So you need to detach from that outcome and just go for the no. So anyway, massive action. When I say massive action, I'm talking about you want to be out there talking to your people, whoever it is that you have in your pipeline. You want to be communicating with them. A lot of times I speak to other network marketers, and they say, that they're busy, they're doing this, they're doing that, and but they're not seeing any results. And I ask them, so tell me, what exactly are you doing? Oh, I'm doing my personal development, I'm studying, I'm going over the comp plan, all these things that, yes, you need to do. Yes, absolutely. You need to do your personal development. You need to understand the comp plan. You need to, this and that. You need to be studying different methods of marketing and getting your message out there to your public, and constantly immersing yourself in the industry. That's all great, but when it comes to massive action, what we're referring to is essentially prospecting. So again, there's the two schools of network marketing. There's the passive marketing and active recruiting. And when we talk about the massive action part of either one, we're talking about, like, if you're going with the active recruiting, which is, you're going out there and you're talking to your warm market and you're building your hundreds list and you're following up. All this stuff, when we're talking about active recruiting, then we're talking about actually talking to people and getting no's. Like I heard somewhere, I forgot who it was, that you want to strive for getting 20 no's in one day. 20 no's per day. That's a lot if you think about it. How many people would you have to talk to get 20 no's? But think about it. The more no's that you get and the more desensitized that you are to no's, essentially the no's are going to drive you to continue on when you desensitize yourself to that. So you want to be recruiting. You want to be speaking to people. So you want to be recruiting. You want to be talking to people. You want to be striving for your 20 no's a day if you're doing active prospecting. If you're doing passive marketing, then you're doing things like reaching out to those on Facebook, maybe a Facebook Messenger. If you have an email list, you're working on your email list. You're composing a message. You're emailing, touching base, providing value to your following on email. So again, massive action boils down to prospecting. In a nutshell, without getting all fancy, without, what's this and what's that, it comes down to prospecting, whether that's face-to-face, with the active prospecting, or if you're talking about, you're blasting your email list with the passive marketing. So I hope you found value in this. If you did, again, give me a thumbs up, a little heart. If you haven't done so already, go back to my page, click on the like, follow it, set to see first so that you don't miss any of these marketing messages. Take care. Happy holidays. I love you. Bye-bye.